Hi, my name is Annie Pamela. I am a mother of two amazing boys. I just had my second boy a few weeks ago. And I'm here to thank God because in this second pregnancy, it has really been His grace. And the mercies of God have taken me through up to the point where I delivered this baby. From the very beginning, I had started experiencing severe vomiting. I know it's normal for a pregnant woman, especially in her first months, to experience such, but for me it was too much that I had a lot of hospital visits. It was more than 3 times where I had to go and spend some time there. The vomiting was too severe that I couldn't eat properly or even drink. I would vomit the water that I drink. That's how severe it was. The situation made me get really weak. I remember I lost like 6 kg in those few weeks. That experience went on past my first trimester into my second trimester, which is not really normal. Most of the time it should end on the first 3 months, but it went on to my 4th month, the 4th month of that pregnancy. And in the middle of the 4th month, I started experiencing bleeding. And the doctor advised that I should take some rest and just focus on my well-being and the health of the baby, because such experience indicates that the life of the child could be in danger. So I was given a bed rest off from work for 3 weeks so that I could get better. I work in the telecoms industry, which is very demanding, and the section that I'm in, I'm actually the only key person that sometimes when I'm not there, there are a lot of things that are not done, especially if I have not managed to hand over properly. So with the sickness, me not being well, it really affected not only me psychologically or emotionally, but even my work. And I had to talk to my boss very early because he did not understand what was happening to me coming late, and because I would work most of the time till late in the evening, but then now I had to start asking for some days off because I really was weak. And so many people at the office kept on asking me, what's up, what's going on, you don't look fine. And at that particular point, it was really hard to explain to someone what's going on with you, though they could just see me lose weight, and so they thought maybe I'm sick of something. There's a disease that has caught me. And I also serve a church in the worship team. And there's so many times that I was like, okay, so what's gonna happen? It's a Friday, because I think most of the incidents where I had to be rushed to the hospital happened on Fridays. So there's a day I had injections, and I came from an injection Saturday morning, and I was feeling so weak, but I still had to go to practice and prepare for Sunday. And I remember having some people asking me on Sunday mornings that, are you fine? They would just see me lose weight, and that really hit me hard. At the time, my firstborn was 1.5. He's really energetic. He loves to play. So he couldn't understand why mom all of a sudden is just resting, sleeping all the time, and I couldn't play with him. So many times I had to let him stay with his dad or any other person who was there to help. I remember the day that I experienced my breakthrough, where everything turned around. It was on a Sunday service, and And that day I had gone to church not feeling okay. And I was ministering with the team as well. That day, the man of God, Pastor Isaac Malonga, was praying for people at the end of a service. And I had gone in front and he ministered to me.
This one is our case study to show you that the body profits nothing. Because she's not the one who's going to increase in weight, but the baby. Baby, I command you now, grow. Pastor, ask her what is happening. Please ask the mother right now. She'll tell you the baby is kicking like crazy. Right now, the baby, there's a movement that is abnormal that she's never experienced from the time she conceived that baby. Ask her now.
Man of God, she's confirming it. Also, she adds that there's a fire moving around her waist.
My goodness.
There's a fire moving around her waist.
My goodness.
So I remember from that moment on, it's like my life changed for the better. There was no more nausea, vomiting. I could spend so much time with my son, which I think that's the most important thing to him because he loves playing and hanging around with me. I was able to go back to work and I was so much better. I was so much better compared to the few months that I wasn't well. And everyone could notice that, even the people at the office could notice that I'm actually much more stronger and able to deliver as I was initially. Everything went on so smoothly until my 38th week. I had gone to see the doctor, and she noted that my blood levels had gone really low, and she advised that it's not really safe, being that this is my second child. I have a risk of losing so much blood while delivering, so I needed to just rest and focus on my health so that I can have a safe delivery. So she advised that I should have a bed rest till she gave me for 2 weeks, which would take me past my 40th week. This got me really scared, to be honest, because I didn't expect that there would be any risks in this delivery. So I remember sitting down at home, just praying and confessing that everything is going to be fine, the baby will come out well, and nothing is going to harm us. Just decreeing as we have been taught by our pastor, Pastor Isaac. So a week went by, and I had attended our Tuesday Bible study, Kingdom Mindset, that evening. And I was seated way at the back, and in my heart, I was praying and believing God that He would release a word through His servant, Pastor Isaac Malonga, concerning the safe delivery of this baby, because I knew that I will deliver any time from that day. So at the very end of the service, that's when he spoke a word. And he wasn't even speaking to me directly, but I knew that that's the word I had come for all the way. And he said that you will deliver with no complications. You will walk in and walk out within minutes. And that's exactly what I had wanted, because throughout I've been saying and proclaiming and decreeing that within minutes, I don't want a long experience in labor. And I want a safe delivery for this baby, despite the risks that the doctor had highlighted. So I went forward and sowed my seed at the altar, believing that this word is what I had come for. And I thank God, because a few days later, that's when I received the blessing of a bouncing baby boy within a very short time. Within minutes, I was able to deliver such a big baby, because he was over 4 kg. So at the hospital, they just called him Big Baby. So that to me was a huge miracle, despite all the risks that were highlighted before. So I really thank God, and I thank the man of God, Pastor Isaac Malonga, because the grace that I have experienced being under his covering is amazing. And the words that he spoke came to pass exactly as he said, that you will walk in and walk out within minutes. It was actually less than 20 minutes. As a family, we really want to thank God. We've seen his hand upon our lives throughout this journey, and we really want to thank the man of God for allowing God to use him to change our lives for the better. We thank you so much, Pastor Isaac Malonga.